There's Jim. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. As usual, Coates has surprised me. Well, thank you, Calistoga! Yay! Give yourself a big, big hand. Look what you all did. This memorial is for all, made possible by the many. Not only by those who helped build and fund it, but also the soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guard who are honored here. Represented here is the finest our country has to offer. Be they privates or generals, seamen or admirals, enlisted or officers, men or women, or non-combatants who served in other ways. They are our best, and they are all equal here. There are 300 inscribed pavers in front of these 6 columns that cover a time spectrum from the Revolutionary War to Iraq and Afghanistan. Think about it. We are a small town of 5,000 people, yet we encompass an enormous swath of history right here in front of us. Our relatives and friends span 233 years, and yet we are still a small town. Reflect, if you will, on all the small towns and large cities across this country that have sent their sons and daughters to defend our freedoms and our way of life. We are all connected, and we are all family. We are a family of 50 states and 330 million people, large cities, rural lands, and thousands of small villages such as Calistoga, and we are all connected. We can go our separate ways, but when we must, we renew these connections, and our connectivity to the past and the present is honored here. Our small town is connected by time and by deed from the revolution to Afghanistan. Many honored here gave their lives for our country, and we in turn are deeply honored. Many served and came back home and lived full lives, secure in the knowledge that they had indeed made a difference and kept us free. Many served in times of peace, and their service ensured that peace. And many others stood ready to take up the cause if freedom was needed. They are all heroes, each and every one. Our family here includes a Congressional Medal of Honor winner, 4 Bronze Stars, 6 Purple Hearts, a Distinguished Flying Cross, and 4 POWs. These are just the ones we know about because many veterans don't talk about their awards and accomplishments. There are many more. One Bronze Star winner here comes to mind. I won't tell you his name, but when I asked him about it, he merely said, "Yeah, I was walking down a road one day and this general comes by in a Jeep." And he stopped and said, "Here's your medal, kid." And he kept on going. Now, I know there's much more to that story than what he told me about what he did and why the general gave him his medal that way. But he wouldn't tell me. He was just another vet doing his job. We are all very proud of this memorial, and we will be adding pavers to our family of veterans as time goes by. However, we intend that this place and what it teaches will one day be obsolete. We, the veterans, believe that education is the path to a bright and peaceful future. Therefore, our next project will be to set up scholarship funds for our local youth. We have 300 heroes here with us today that are connected to Calistoga. So who's to say that the greatest heroes of the future can't also come from Calistoga and help bring about a peaceful world through education? We can do it, and the goal is someday to say farewell to the last veterans because they have paid their dues and war is no more. Thank you, Calistoga.